single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna...
Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for checking in. Right, so it's a quick video. I just wanted to do an update. I hate doing videos when I don't have much to report, but I do think that it's a video that needs to go out. So quick recap. January I fasted. I did the rolling 48/65/72s. Did really well, lost weight, skin great, everything good, fantastic. Then February I wasn't so consistent with my fasting. My refeeds were lasting longer and I was eating more frequently, but my skin was still great. Come the beginning of this month, March 2020, and I had a psoriasis flare up. So it affected my hands, my scalp, the lower back, buttocks, I think that's it, and the back of my neck. Right, so it's all cleared up now, thank goodness, but my scalp is still sore, but it's all cleared up. Here's my theory, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So January I fasted well. Every time I fast well, my skin's great. As soon as I eat frequently for a long period of time, I have an outbreak. So for me, it's so clear that, for me personally, and maybe other people that suffer with skin issues, well, no, I just feel like the gut is definitely related to the skin. It's almost like the toxins are trying to come out through the skin. That's my theory. Anyway, it's all cleared up now. But I felt like somebody somewhere will be looking for this information. They'll be taking tablets. They'll be cutting out certain foods like dairy products or wheat. They'll be doing all this stuff and their skin's not improving. And I just want to say to you, just fast. And if you don't know what we mean by fasting or what you should be doing, just go to Cole's page, Snake Diet, and he'll explain fasting to you. Right, so yeah, it's my own fault. I know it's always my own fault. There's no one to blame. It is what it is. Right, now let's talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is coronavirus. My thoughts. So initially, when I first heard about the coronavirus, I was quite worried. Didn't know much about it, but I knew that it was kind of like a worldwide thing. My mom and my son were going to America. We live in the UK. And I was like, no, you're not going. I had a little bit of a mini argument with my mom. I was like, you're not going? And she's like, yes, I am. And nothing's going to stop me from living my life with her attitude. So anyway, they went. I said, all right, then, well, when you get back, please know you're going to stay in isolation. Stay at your house with Malachi. Don't come here. Anyway, that didn't happen, did it? And they came. Everything was fine. And then I went into a kind of place where I was like, what will be, will be. Live your life. I wasn't panic buying. I was just living my life as normal. Great. Then it's like my mind just kept changing. I don't watch the news. I've not watched the news for about 10 years. I get my updates from things like Facebook if it just comes in my news feed. I don't like the news. I think the news is extremely negative, and I found that it was messing with my mood. So I stopped watching the news. But about 2 nights ago, I said, let me just have a bit of a nose. So I watched the news, and I didn't learn much new. Everything's on Facebook these days anyway. But I'm at a new place. So there's so many conspiracy theories. There's so much being said. I don't know what's going on. Something doesn't sit right with me, but I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is when I go to Tesco for a tin of chicken sausages, I can't get them. And so I'm like, okay, calm down. Everything will be fine. Come back tomorrow. You go back tomorrow and there's nothing on the shelves. So that's the point where I'm panicking, because I'm thinking, okay, let's just say the worst case scenario. And okay, there's going to be worse than this as a kind of scenario. But let's go with this scenario. They say, we're going on lockdown. You're not allowed to go out unless you're going to the shops or to the pharmacy. Let's say most supermarkets are shut. The few that are open have limited stock. Because things do come from overseas a lot of the time, don't they? And if things aren't coming into the country, we're low on stock. So that's what makes me panic a bit, because although I do live a fasting focused lifestyle, I do love to eat. And when I do break my fast, at a time when I'm not fasting, I want to eat. And it's not just for pleasure, is it? It's to live. You need to eat to live. So that's what makes me a little bit nervous. My top items are canned food, ladies' sanitary products, flour and rice. And then you need oil as well, don't you? I mean, there's a few things that like I feel like I'd be comfortable if I had them like in the house. But I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't been able to stock up anyway, because when you go to the shop, you can't get what you want. And you know, like when you go to certain supermarkets like Costco or Tesco by me, they're saying like only 1 case of water. Or in Tesco, they're like, you can have 5 tins only. Now, I live with my son who's practically an adult. So 5 tins won't last me and him very long if that's all we're eating. Like, I don't know, tins of whatever we buy, fish or mackerel or whatever. So that's the only thing that makes me feel nervous. I mean, hopefully it won't come to that. But I just think, what if like things get really bad and there's no food in the house? Or tissue? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's why everybody else was like panic buying, but that's why I would panic buy. If we are definitely in a limited supply, and if you don't get it now, you're not going to get it. But like I said, hopefully it won't come to that. What are your thoughts? And what would be your top items on your list if you had to panic buy, or if you are panic buying? I think that's it. I think I'm going to start rambling if I continue. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I haven't done my weight. I still have a scale phobia. I will overcome it soon. The more weight I lose, the more I'll overcome the phobia. But yeah, it is what it is for now. Keep fasting. I hope you're doing well with your fasting. And I hope you all keep safe. Take care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.